Hello. Well, it's drop sale day. And when I'm recording this, it is drop sale night because it is approximately 10 p.m. on Tuesday. And I got to do this for Thursday. And it's been a day. And do you notice that I have my coat on? So let me just tell you a story in a second. But before I do that, let me just tell you how this little night's going to roll. If you watched the last drop sale, you will know that I am going to put some things up for bid, and I have a lot tonight, way more than 10. And this is going to start tomorrow at 10, or no, not tomorrow, Thursday at 10 a.m. And all you will have to do is if I have this pen and I say this is going to be a $10 pen, here's the features, here's the benefits. No way. I just heard the Roomba think like she was going to go. I'm like, no, not at 10 o'clock at night. Anyway, then I will say pen. This pen's going to be $10. The first person that puts in pen 10 wins. Unless I give you a number or a letter, because we do have a couple things that are lots or choices. That's how it works. Now, the other thing, here's the other thing is I'll put this up here and I'll just let it roll for however long. Don't forget to send me if you have not bid or purchased from me. Not bid. If you have not purchased from me before, then you will need to send me an email with your real name, your YouTube name, your mailing address, and your PayPal email if it is different than the one that you already use. If you don't have PayPal, not to worry. Just let me know that, and I will send it to you as a guest, and you can pay with whatever form of payment you wish. So, I am shipping from Iowa, and I probably will not ship until I actually might not even invoice unless on our drive I have time to do that. But I'm guessing during my drive, I will be talking to all of you on this very live sale because this is pre-recorded and I will then be chatting with you in the comments. So I'm guessing I probably won't even get to invoicing until Friday. And then I will everything will ship out on Monday because our post office is only open till 10 a.m. on Saturday. And if you pay your invoice right away, I could run it up there real quick. But otherwise, I'll just do them all on Monday. There you have it. That's all there is to it. So we're going to get to going because it's 10 o'clock at night and I need to go to bed. So the first thing I do have a lot of ephemera tonight. I do have some hard goods, some decor, and other fun things. And I do have my other camera set up, which the cord is right here, so it's probably in the way. Oh, but I didn't tell you why I have my coat on. Because I came home from Omaha today, and I was unloading the car, and Dave had packed it up with all kinds of things that he wanted me to bring home, boxes, totes, whatever. He was cleaning out the garage. And it was nice and toasty, and the sun was shining, and I had let Zenny in, just open the door and let her in. And I came inside, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's freezing in here. And then I looked, and my patio door, which is right over here, was open. Now, I've been gone since Monday morning. It was only open like that much, but who knows? It had been so windy. I must not have locked it. It must not have been latched. I probably let the dog out, and my bad. Real bad. Luckily, everybody has cameras, and we live in a good neighborhood. So I hiked my hiney right on over to the thermostat, and guess what? It was 46 degrees in my house. My poor cat She was probably cuddled up under some blanket somewhere. 46 degrees. So it's finally getting warm enough. I'm thinking after I do a couple of rounds of this, I will be able to take it off. The last time I looked, I got home at 5. It is now 10. And I think it was about 67. So we're fine. I'm not going to, you know, I don't need to go stay somewhere else. But what the heck? I mean, like, it's been a day. It's been a day. So anyway, that's my story. So the first thing that I have are two, I think they are two adorable little pieces that, see, now I'm already warm. I have something in my pocket. It would be my keys. Um, that I think would be cute to put in Easter baskets, just because, I just think they would be. So this is for the set. They are going to be $10. And here's the first one. I did not bring my computer up, so I can't put the number on the screen, but you're getting both for $10. You've got the little boy. And by the way, everything that I have tonight have no chips, no cracks. So I'm not going to say that over and over again. They are just adorable. $10 for both of these. Now, I think if you had kids or grandkids, little bambino babies, these would be so cute to tuck in an Easter basket. They are porcelain. They're very well done. Oh, a little glare. So cute. She's a little blondie. He is as well. He's saying, please, Easter Bunny, bring me something yummy. So those are the first item that we've got. Both of them are $10. Now, the other thing that you should be aware of tonight is I am doing some clearance items because Mama's got to move some stuff. So you will probably see that some of these are very reasonable and inexpensive. So the next thing that I have is a piece of Pyrex, and it is going to be Pyrex. This is the blossoms. Yeah. It is in the avocado green pattern. I'm going to say it anyway. There's no chips, no cracks. It does have its lid. It is number, I think, 412, which now it's dark and I'm not going to be able to read it. No, 472, maybe. It's 2.5 pints. I do know that. $22. It is yours if you wish to have it. If you collect these, this is great. It is perfect for display. The nice part is that you can use this, if it is for display, as a riser. So $22 for the Pyrex. If you watched yesterday's video and all the fun that Dave and I had, you saw that I got a ton of upholstery fabric. Now, I was going to do these in lots, and then I was like, no, somebody needs all of this. But I'll show you a few of them. These are, if you guys know, I do some home decor, some hard goods, but I do a lot of ephemera, a lot of books, things that you can use in your art. So, there's the small ones that are this is about 8 by 9, maybe. So I've got little ones like this. There's a whole stack of these about that size. Look at that. What do they call this? It's not brushed. It's because it's set, it's like the satiny look. This is all upholstery fabric. So you might have seen these. You would maybe see these on a chair or something like that. See that? You can kind of tell. Oh, there's a name for it. I don't know. It's 10 o'clock at night, and there's no doubt that I'm not going to be able to do it. There's a bunch that I think look William Morris-esque. And this is going to be, what did I say? $15, right? No, $10. $10 upholstery fabric. All of it. All of it is $10. They're big pieces. Each one of these will make, if you want to make journal covers out of all of them, you got your journal right there. You don't have to cut it. You don't have to do anything. Let's get down to some other genres, if you will. Here's these watercolor ones. They do still have the back tab on it. I'm assuming this was somebody who maybe got these and then used them, but I'll show you. I mean, how easy they come off. Literally. That's how easy. So, but I left them on because I think it's kind of nice to have them. So there's a whole set of these. Look at these. The big cabbage rose. Well, maybe that's not a cabbage rose. I don't know. I won't show you all. I'll just show you a few. More William Morris-esque. These remind me of some draperies that we had in our house. Similar. Here it is again. What do you call this? The sheen on it. I wish I could remember. I'm skipping ahead a lot. But there's a lot. There's at least 20 of these. $10. You get them all. And like I said, you take off this little piece, you fold it in half, and you just got yourself a journal cover. So there are all of those for $10. Now, the next thing that I have got are, remember, these are the last of the really awesome books that I got that are in perfect condition from an auction. And it is going to be choice. So I will tell you the name of the book. You can say Making America or Red. It doesn't matter. This is in excellent, excellent condition. Each one are $10. This one is 1937. Beautiful font, beautiful illustrations. I'm trying to find some of them. You can't go wrong. Now, again, I don't know, can you see? Right back there, it's a long way away. I had to turn off some lights, but that's my little Easter display. And there are 3 books that I use as risers. These are wonderful for that. So Making America is number 1. I'm not going to show you anything more than that. You saw the beautiful cover. If you've seen what I brought to the table before, you know that they're in excellent condition and they're awesome. Number 2. There you go. What's this? There's something in there. It's Health Habits, Book 1. Look at those. Somebody did write number 45 on it. I never saw that until just now. What's back here? Oh my goodness, they have monthly charts. I don't know. I think it's just a page that's a little damaged. This does have, okay, so they are in signatures, it looks like. I just saw this. That's kind of coming out of there. That's what that one is. The Crusaders' Creed. But that's the only page that is not attached. This is 1925 to 1930 is the copyright on it. And what makes it amazing is that they have such beautiful illustrations and the pages are gorgeous. Again, I think they're beautiful. And the last one is The World Around Us, number 5, and it is 1941. I think that says Marvel Ruth. She was from Iowa. This one has some writing in it. And again, remember, a lot of these were teacher's editions. And this one I don't think was a teacher's edition. I think that somebody just wrote in it because they were smart kids and they were studying. So there are black and whites. There are color. Let me get to one. Come on. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's got the sled dogs. The colors are really rich in this particular one. So each of these again are $10. Your choice. Or you can have all three and just say either the name of them or red, blue, green. Good. You got it. We got it. What's next? Oh, another book. But this one's different. I picked this one up yesterday. So, how many of you guys are familiar with quiet books? Because I did not know until I had done some research on some other ones, and they were all either cloth or, like the covered paper. But this is called the Quiet Book. I have some of my own, and I really want to do a journal out of these. I left everything, like all of the edges are just as I found them. It does not smell stinky, to my knowledge, but my sniffer isn't that great. But here's the front. These are hand painted on there. And then, you could choose to just use the cover, but there's one about counting the buttons. Okay, if you don't like clowns, you can leave that one out. Count the colors, and it's all in felt. Schoolwork. Oh, and it's Velcroed. This one cracks me up. 1, 2, lace my shoe. Okay, look. What child has hairy legs like that? I don't know. I'm pretty sure none, but I thought it was cute. I'm a little kitten. Please try on my mitten. And you've got telling time. And this is going to be $12. Just put in $12 quiet book. You can learn to zip. Tuck me in. Look at that. So cute. And considering its age, it's in very good shape. I don't know what era this would be. It could be anywhere from, I would say, the 60s to the 70s. Because this fabric, well, I don't know. It could even be the 50s. Peekaboo. Oh my goodness. Peekaboo. And then I scare you. It's another clown. But I thought this was super, super cute. And I bought it because I thought, I only buy things that I could do something with. But I thought that the cover in itself would be amazing to make into a journal. Or somebody might want to hold it. That hurt my arm holding that up for that long. All right. Next, I got a yearbook. Now, you guys, I brought a couple of yearbooks, which I'm really surprised that no one has bought these. And I'll tell you why. If you are a crafter, and this is going to be $10, 1946 cupola. It reminds me of my son, where he made, he put ice cream in between two cookies, and he said, I'm having a Koopa cake, a sandwich. But for nothing, okay, first of all, how can you not want to do something with these? Or if you're a collector of, I do know people who collect old yearbooks. But here is why I think that they're amazing. Hang on, let me get to it. All right, let's just go right here. You have 2 pages. Now, if you are a crafter, you're familiar with Tim Holtz and his photo booth photos. These could be easily used as those as well. And you've got pages and pages, and this is only $10. So I can guarantee you, you can make your own ephemera right out. I mean, right now you've got probably in 2 pages as many as you would get in a pack of those, and you can create them yourselves. And if no one buys this, or if you do buy this and you want me to show you how to make these, I will do a video for you and a tutorial. $10. Cupola cake sandwich. Okay, now let's just go into. Now, this was before my time. However, I did watch reruns. Who remembers Roy Rogers and Dale Evans? I watched reruns and I loved it. And okay, his was what was his horse's name? Tonto? No, Tonto was his friend, right? Well, now I want to know. Anyway, she was a beautiful girl, by the way. I'm not showing you yet. I'm gonna figure it out. They were such a sweet couple. Come on, give me a picture of the horses. Maybell. No, Maybell was the car. Here we go. Oh no, this was just a horse that she was trained on. Okay, forget it. I don't know. There were horses. Anyway, this is Dale's life story. And it's Dale Evans. She was married to Roy Rogers. And I have 2 of these. And so I kept one for myself because I am going to make a journal out of this. But the photos are phenomenal. And it's of Dale and Roy and her growing up. Look at how beautiful she is. I mean, she was beautiful in her latter years as well, but oh my goodness. What a gorgeous girl. And I'm going to read, I mean, I still haven't, but I'm going to read it all before I make it into a journal. Look at they're flying on United. That's what I used to work for. Or maybe that's United. Nope, United Airlines. See, I was right. Look at this. If you're someone who just likes horse journals or just vintage in general, this is the book for you. So Dale Evans, she is going to be $6. Only $6. I told you I'm liquidating. And this is from 1971 when she put this out. So there you have it. What's next? Oh, right in front of me. I have 2, well, actually 3 technically. But I thought because spring is in the air that I needed to bring this adorable bluebird of happiness. Now, this bluebird has, like everything else tonight, no chips, no craps. Why do I always want to say craps? No chips, no craps. This is Leo Ward, and it is dated and signed 1990. Can you see that as my head? You can't really. There you go. 1990. It is going to be $15 if anybody is interested. Okay. Now, I found this yesterday, and I told you, if you watch the vlog, if you watch the vlog that will air next Wednesday, it was slim pickings at the thrift stores yesterday. But I found one piece, and it brought me a ton of nostalgia. It's sitting right back there, so I'm just going to talk about it for a minute before I show you. When I was little, I had something very similar, and I wonder, did my mom, let's see if my mom texted me back, because I asked specifically. No, she didn't. She must be ignoring me. That was hours ago. I had a very similar bedspread on my bed when I was probably between 2 and 4, and it was lavenders and purples. And I'm pretty sure it was, no, I'm not pretty sure. I know it was my mom's before it was mine. And when I saw this at the thrift store, and they knew, I mean, it was in the vintage section, so they weren't stupid. I was like, "You've got to be kidding me." So I put it immediately in my cart, and then I went to an area where I could lay it over furniture so it wasn't touching the floor to make sure it was in good shape. And I will tell you before I show you, it is for vintage. It is in awesome condition. There are a few threads that have, come apart just like you would have happen in most bedspreads. There are no stains. It doesn't smell. I have not done anything to it except because I think if you were going to have it cleaned, you'd probably want to take it to a cleaner's. My assumption is that it is some kind of chiffon-ish. I don't know. I don't know what they were made out of, and apparently my mom didn't get back to me on that, so I'm not positive. But I'm not going to take this all the way apart. So this would have stayed in my house, but I do not have a twin bed anymore, um, anywhere in the house. So it needs to go to a new home. So this measures. I wrote this down. I'm going to hold this up, and this is going to be painful. It is 44 inches wide, so that would be for your across your twin bed, and 88 inches long. And the drop, which is uh, the ruffle, is about 21 inches. But I mean, there's like, look at this. Like, all of that is in wonderful shape. I want to show you. Like I said, I'm going to show you really close up. It is. mm, And I believe they're poppies, blue poppies. Uh, wouldn't it be cute if you had a baby whose name was Pop, or a child whose name was Poppy? To put this on their bed, I think it would. I've always loved that name. Here we go. There's a spot right here. Okay, that's all synthetic, but these are the kind of things. It's not going to fall apart, but it's from the '60s. I mean, there's just a few of those here and there. Here's a couple more. Can you see that? Just here and there. But it is in wonderful, wonderful, wonderful condition. This is going to be only $65. So I was telling my aunt, we were talking about uh, something that she wanted me to look for. And we were talking, and I showed her the picture that I took of it. And I said, if I had a bed where I could just do that whole room in 1950s and use that as my bedspread, oh my gosh, I would do it in a second. She agreed with me. However, I do not. So it is yours if you put in bedspread, coverlet. Well, you better just put bedspread in there because otherwise I'll be like, what? For $65. Okay, the next thing I told you again, I mean, you're probably seeing a theme here that there's some prices and they're pretty low. This is going to be, if you are, I have to step aside, but I'm going to keep talking. If you are someone who is new to mixed media, paper crafting, junk journaling, have I got the deal for you. Now, these are pieces that look at me. This would be a great thumbnail if I could actually get it to work. These are pieces I have used. Well, with the exception of some, and I'll tell you which ones. But I am bringing some things where if you are brand new and want to try to junk journal, basically everything, like from the fabrics to what I'm showing you now, and a few more down the road, you could make a complete junk journal with just what I'm showing you. So this is for all of this, and this is going to be only $12, all of it. I need to move these now. If you just get this and you don't purchase anything else, obviously this is going to ship as media mail, which is very inexpensive. But you're getting all of these books. I will show you each one. Some I have used, and these all came from the acreage. I brought them all back today. But I took them specifically so I had things there, but I don't need them here, and so they need to go to a new home. This is all of them. You will see that there is on top is a book of Spanish. There are 2 books that will make great covers. They're the Reader's Digest that are with patterns. And then we've got 3 readers, and I believe this is, I don't know which version of a dictionary. So I will show you. $12 for all of it. It all needs to come to somebody who wants to start to do some crafting. There is the Spanish, and it's tiny. It's a cute, tiny book. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I'm not even going to show you inside of the 2 Reader's Digest. I will just show you the covers. These make amazing altered books, which you've seen me do on my channel. They make great junk journals if you take them apart and make them into a spine. They are a perfect size. They measure. Why do I always use centimeters? 5.5 by about 7.5. Then we have 3 readers. Here, I'll just show you one at a time. Growing Your Way. There's the pages. This one I have used out of. Reader's Digest, I did not. This one I have used out of. Now, you remember, you've also got the covers that also make amazing journals. This one's in rough shape. That's why I used it. And I haven't, it's not like I used, oh, maybe this one yes, I did use a few pages out of this. But I just love the colors in this one. So remember, these are really, truly for crafting because they have been used. They're, in poor shape. You can turn them into journals very easily. This is Macmillan English. But I have a video. Oh, did I do a video? I didn't do a video on that. Well, I will. Again, this has got beautiful. I'm trying to find one that's particularly cute. Enjoying poetry. Just the hues and the colors are fabulous. And then this is Webster's. So what I love about this one, and I think you will too, is it's got the notches and the tabs in it. And I did use, a few pages here and there. Here's what it looks like at the top. It is, coming apart here. That's why I use them. But everything that you see here, just say book bundle. And it is, what did I say? How much is this? $12 for all of them. And it will ship media mail. If you buy other things, it will not. However, if you want me to, sometimes it's better if I ship this separate and charge you shipping for the other things than doing it all together. So I can figure out what's going to be best if you should purchase anything else today. All right, so whole book bundle. Next, who loves rainbows? I love rainbows. I love the Rainbow Connection. And it looks like I need to clean this off a little bit on the back. Some gummy stuff. Okay. I want to put this really close. Look how cool this is. Now, I should have looked this up to see exactly what era it is. I don't remember, but it is Odagiri, and it is made in Japan. And I don't know. You can put your napkins in it. You can put your letters in it. You choose. Here is the back. I just love it. And see that I got to clean that off. Here's the bottom. Is that upside down? It is. There you go. And this little cutie is only $10. Now, I have a love. Remember, when I was growing up, I collected mice and I had a Rainbow Connection collection. And I love them. And so every time I see something that is vintage, and I don't remember, I used to know when that was made, and I honestly don't. And it's now 10:42, so there's no way my brain is going to figure it out. All right, let's talk spring decor. So you can kind of see over here. Let's see if I can move this. There is my tiered tray, which you don't get a really good visual, but my mom usually creates stuff for all of us girls, and I try to make some things for it. And I like to just keep my decor, simple for each holiday. So here is what I have. This is going to be $30, and it is handmade with love by me. But this is a great piece that you can put on a plate stand. It says spring. We've got some vintage um, game pieces. I bought those in walnut from Analog, which is a cute little shop. I'm seeing, um, I saw a piece of, what do you call that? Hot glue. So let me just explain. $30, and this would be a great gift. So on the top, we have a vintage little egg with a little duck coming out of it. Over here, these are some of my digitals that I've done. There's a little egg. Now, this little carrot is not vintage. The next piece is a wooden piece, and then it's got a little bunny. So it's just a mixture of vintage and new. And then we've got the little sheep. What did I put behind him? Oh, he's got a little. She has a little flower. He has a little flower. It's got vintage rickrack around it. More vintage digitals. This is a vintage nest with two little chicks in it. But isn't that cute? Now, the hole is it's getting late. Accessible, so you can hang it. So you could hang it on the wall. You could add another piece of ribbon if you wish and put it there. You could lean it on, anywhere you wished, or you can put it on a plate stand and it would be absolutely adorable. But this is, and it's got a little bit of shimmer, but I love making these, and I think this is super cute. It would make a wonderful, wonderful gift for a mom, for somebody who, you don't want to give them a Easter basket, but this would be a great gift that will last forever and ever. And I mean, I think it does say Happy Easter right here, but it says spring. So, you could have it out for a very long time, but that is $30, and just say cupcake, spring, whatever. The next one, how many more things do I have left? I didn't think I had that much left, but I guess I do. The next one we've got, this is two items. You're getting both. The first are these vintage flashcards, and they were originally, is that Kmart? $1.15. Double value because you've got multiplication and division all in one box. And I'll show you what they look like. They're big. So these are, let's see. 9 times 4. Go. They are 3 3/4 by 6 1/4. I love these. And the one thing that I like about these, because a lot of them, if you're not familiar, here's they're totally rectangle. Sometimes they have the little piece cut out. So these would be easy if you wanted to turn them into journal cards. I don't actually see them very, very often like that. So you are getting, for $10, you're getting this, and you're getting a Jack and the Beanstalk Telltale book. And I know from my research that I have another one of these. These are collectible. They will go for over $10 by themselves. But I have done some videos where we made some journals out of them. And this one's in great shape. I thought that somebody needed to have one of these, but look at the spine. It's in awesome shape. If you just wanted to display this, the pages are up. I didn't see any writing in them, not even on the cover, nowhere. So that bundle is $10 for everything. I can't wait to do this tomorrow because I'm going to be, hopefully I won't be driving. Maybe my sister will drive tomorrow. I'm trying to look and see what I have left. Okay. I think I'm going to do one more thing. And two more things, actually. And that is going to be these bundles. Now, I'm going to share with you. I told you I was going to bring some ephemera bundles that weren't necessarily like my 100+ bundles, where I take a long time to put them together and make sure I have linens and fabrics and ledger and all of that. But these are actually from my personal collection. And I have, what I would do is, as I was going through things, I would make a topic, and then as I would find things and curate them, I would put them in I think this is 12 by 12 plastic sleeve. Well, I ended up having so many that I needed to purge, and I have many more coming. But tonight it's kind of animal related. So this one is all dog related, and these are all $15 a piece because I did not count how much was there. I just want somebody else to be able to use them. But we've got Irish setters. We've got book page. This is an entire, I don't know why I put this in there, but there must be pictures of dogs inside of it. An entire children's digest. Well, that's worth half of it right there. We got a little Scotty dog. I have a dog food ad. This is the Pokey Little Puppy. This is the record version without the record in it. There are some of, look at this. How could you not love that beagle? New dash, more protein. But I just kept finding things and I would just put them in there. Look at that. That's a biggin'. There's a couple pages these are one of my digitals, so I must have stuck that in there. There's some bingo cards, which, B-I-N-G-O. That was his name-o. Those are in there. I just want to show you. And then there's a bunch. I won't go through all of these, but these all came from an auction, and they were all in binders, and this is all about dogs. And it's just pages and pages, and there's advertisements on them. But, you got to be able to get surprised. So I have one that is dogs. And I have one that is animals. just animals in general. $15. So if you're going to bid on one and you want it, first person in that says dogs wins it. The next one is animals. And there are some more. I'm not going to go through again. This one has a little bit more. It seems like it has several books, but there's some of my digitals I can see right there. I'll just pull out a few things. Oh, yeah, there's several books in here. Do you know colors? Oh, let's look at that. Oh, gosh, there's all kinds of animals in there. Okay, so there's that. Oh, there's a Bambi book. There's some meow, 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 meow. Kitty cats. Wow, there's a lot in this one. Look at this one. A whole book on nature. But that's what I would do. I would just throw them in there and look at that. Say, okay, I've got a whole book on animals. And then you've got some individual pages. You got some of these pages. Another international wildlife book. Another bingo page. And then the rest, I think I'll just let you guys peruse on your own. But these are good. I mean, like, if you don't want to curate stuff on your own and you just want some things to do, animal projects, dog projects, or the next one, I say animal related, but tongue in cheek. It's all ready for you. And they're just $15 and you're getting a lot. So this one is children. Because sometimes children can be crazy animals, right? This one's also a... Now, this, I think, is just the book cover. Oh, no. Mother Goose. It's an oldie. I don't know why that's in there. I made that. No clue. This one's got a lot of pages. Lots and lots of book pages. We've got cart. Oh, my goodness. There's a lot in here. Holy Moses. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Cute. Is that Norman Rockwell? Yes. Lots of Norman Rockwell in here. Pages like that. So there's this huge stack that I won't go through all of it, but it's at least 1.5 inches. There's an entire cut paste color book. Wow. This is a good bargain. And everything inside of it. And like I said, you're just getting it like this. It's stuff that I've been curating and putting in together. And then all of these that were also from that auction as well. $15. So you have kids, animals, and dogs. And I have a lot more where this came from. They all need to go. If they don't, then I need some idea. Well, I need to do some more research about local art places. But if you have any ideas, let me know. Okay, very last thing. It's a choice of 3. Now, wow. This is a wine glass. No, not really. But I have 3 pieces of milk glass. In each piece of milk glass, there are goodies. So each one of these is going to be $16. You're getting the piece of milk glass. And in addition, in this one, you are getting all of the wooden spools. Screaming deal, right? So I'm not going to show you all of them. I'll just show you a couple. Some of these have, ooh, if I don't break them. But you get the gist. This one's plain. I don't know, 1, 2. Well, there's at least 15, I think, in here. So you've got all of those spools. So number 1, spool milk glass. Number 2, you are getting all of the vintage This is milk glass. Okay, wait. These two are the same. It is the grape leaf. It is not marked to my knowledge. But you can't go wrong with white milk glass. There's a lot of things you can do with these. And the reason that I'm bringing these to the table is because I think I did a video where I showed how I use these, and this is how I store my ephemera at the acreage. And so I just went through as I was putting things away, and I was like, nope, somebody's getting all of these. I have plenty at home. So you're getting all of the, some have, I wanted to give you some that had all of them on there, and I wanted to give you some that didn't, because then you don't feel bad about, those are owls, taking them off. I thought I gave you some that weren't. Yeah, like that one. And if you follow Sewing Notion Sunday, you know what we do with these. Here's another one that doesn't have. I guess I only had a couple. These three that don't have all of them on there. But there's all of these. These are fun to play with. Great mixed media projects. So you've got spools, you've got button cards, and then the last one is kind of a culmination of everything. So, oh goodness. So you've got 3 spools, 2 button cards, and then the rest. Let's see if I can. Oh, here. There you go. Is all vintage buttons, and they are all vintage. I like this. Those are all pearl buttons. But there's colored ones, there's white ones. Your choice, $15, you get it all. Now this one, you see, this just has the drops, the teardrops. And then these two that I can't hold up are the grapes for $15. So you choose. And that, my friends, is everything that we have got. Now, I should have said this at the beginning, but I didn't. When you're watching this, I will hopefully be able to interact with you as we're doing this. If you have questions, if there are things that you want me to answer, I will definitely be able to do that. Again, I don't know why I'm telling you this now because it's a little late. But I think I'm off to bed. And I hope you have a wonderful Thursday wherever you may be. And you know what? There's a lot of people, a lot of my friends out there that could use some love, hugs, prayers if you're into that. But gosh, we really need each other. That's for sure. I'm finding, as I always say, be kind because everyone's fighting a hard battle, right? You never know when people are going through tough times. So, if you need a little love and support, hopefully the rest of us can all support you and send up positive vibes. Oh, I think I have a good vibe, open mind, good vibes, Riverside shirt on tonight. And show others, some love. And a lot of people I know that will be on here tomorrow do have channels, and they're some of my favorites. So please go follow them, subscribe. Please subscribe, and comment, whether you're watching this on the replay or if you're watching it live. You may not know it, but it does make a world of difference to us that are content creators and who work really hard to bring you live sales and vintage goodies. It does help, and um, you don't know how much it brightens our days when we get a comment or we get to interact with you or see that you've liked a video. I know it sounds silly, but it truly does mean from the bottom of our hearts a lot. So, with that, as I always say, remember to take time to just be. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.